calm down. But I'm going to be really real and really legit. And I told you guys this when I was in Sierra Vista. I said, I'm the sword that means I'm going to slit you from your scrotum to your sternum, take your heart out, circumcise it, put it back in. Okay. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Okay. Now, when you accept the Roman Empire and idolatry and mass murder over delusions of grandeur and idolatry, like the Egyptians and the Babylonians and the Great Wall of China and the pyramids and the Eiffel Tower and the Twin Towers and the Sears Tower and the Empire State Building and the Edmund Fitzgerald and all that bullshit, all that murder, all that death, murder, kill, World War I, World War II, the death, murder, kill celebration on the sides of the stadium in Annapolis, the dressing up, and we bombed our own people and the Japanese to be the world leaders in philanthropy and idolatry, all that horrible stuff. Okay, I'm going to split you from your scrotum to your sternum, circumcise your heart, and I'm going to put it back in. Okay. The main cause of ovarian cancer is sodomy. Okay. It means Prince Andrew sodomized the Queen of England a lot. That's just a scientific thing that people know. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much, valid. Okay. So how much does Charles hate Andrew? Or does Charles love Andrew? And realizes Andrew was in the military and trained to be an abusive pile of shit by murderers? And he forgives him because life's eternal and grace is infinite, right? Okay. So if Charles is capable of doing that and then teaching it to Willem and Harry, then he might be able to come out to a barbecue and say, hey, Ralph, I like the 3 Degrees too. Me too, me too. Didn't you think they were really funny on Sanford and Son? Aren't you glad we ain't doing that shit no more? And then Fred Fox didn't have to hold his ground so she could pay for her mom to die in L.A. because of all the carbon emission poisoning and tire particles. Wow, how about a tank full of freedom? Drill, baby, drill. Frackety, frack, frack, frackety, frack. Fraggle rock, not Fraggle rock, fuck a duck. Okay, so it's horrible, right? There's so much horrible stuff going on in the world still to this day. And the liberals, instead of be pragmatic and say the Lord's Prayer is correct, and if you apply to physics, if you study it for science, no. They're just as fucked as the conservatives. Okay? At White Sands at Fort Worth. I've been telling my family this for 16 years. Okay? The people that are Charles Stanley, Andy Stanley, are the multi-billionaire televangelist preachers set up people for genocide operations, especially Michael Youssef with those little gospel things, surveillance equipment. That's to see if you're buying into their thing right. If it is, they give you a job, put you on, and then they usually like on Oprah, here's a good person. We're going to give you money and a job and sell products because of you. And if you're not a good person, they're going to set you up for genocide. Okay? It's ethnic cleansing. And they're doing God's work because these people say they're going to get a job with our corporation that kills all the right people because we're self-righteous murdering spyware hypocrites. Okay, they're horrible human beings. Okay, and they're business partners with Neil deGrasse Tyson. Well, if you want to live forever, if you want to use that Dolly the Lamb stem cell cloning research to live forever, we got to kill off all the right perverts. So all we righteous scientists can have sex with all the right people in all the right places. And there is no list. If there is a list, you'll never see it. And if we told you there was a list and you saw it, we'd have to kill you. Hi, we're genome sequencing in New Mexico State. Go Aggies. Miners, we want to be part of it too. We want to get astronaut money so we can better help manipulate influencers through sexual... Ain't you all been doing that in wars long enough? Fuck you. Okay, I got a used car dealer for you and a personal injury lawyer. Look, it's the emergency center. They love us. They care about our health. Then every morning I shouldn't hear people starting up fucking Harley Davidsons, starting up diesel engines. People get ready. No, that's a song by Curtis Mayfield. He's not the Messiah. Okay? If you're ready, no, that's a song by Pop Staples. He makes $10,000 a show. Jack and the Hose. Okay? I'll take you there. That's a song by Pop Staples. Written to fill arenas and get money so they can all go watch Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali beat the shit out of each other at Madison Square Garden in their fur coats. Fuck you and your little dog, too. Okay? I'm a nice person. I really am. Okay? I just have this threshold. My mom said that, Law, my first fiance said, I can get him to do anything I want him to do. And my mom said, I used to think that about his dad. Okay? And then you get to a certain point and then they don't ever come back. Okay? It's just that, and Patrick's like his dad, his grandpa. Patrick and grandpa have about this much patience with what they think is right or wrong. Okay? I sit there and we'll come back. 2 and 2 is 4, life's eternal grace is infinite. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer. I don't have to. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. And then when you hit that point where it's like, all you want to do is fuck children and they ask for money, film it and masturbate to it if you can't do it again tomorrow. Who are you? It'd be better if you were Tommy. Just go play some pinball. Get the fuck out of my face and never look at me again. I've had it. Once I hit that point, and Earl's not coming back. Now, if you come back to me, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Do you forgive me? Naturally, life's eternal, grace is infinite. Lord's Prayer, Odelay. Okay, want some pie? Barbecue. Hey, intruders. Yeah, together. All right. I like Tiara too. Me too. Okay, so I'm just me. Down at the railroad station, there's people. And I've been explaining this stuff to people online since they came and dick measured with me with their egos at Fort Huachuca back in 2009 and 10. Okay? I've been posting this stuff online on social media since 2009 and 10 out of Cochise County, hell on earth, Cochise County, Arizona. Okay? Every pervert TV shows, we got to stop these people from trafficking people. They're using them as sex objects for money and stuff like that. Okay, stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Okay. Is your organic money better and sexier than the conservative? Give everybody the little virtual presence gospels read by Charlton Heston or Darth Vader. And then do you understand? Okay, and then scientists are all doing this, and trust me, the televangelist preachers, they lost their religion a long-ass fucking time ago. It's all bullshit, and it's not real. And there is a guy like Jesus, and the people in the military and in his hometown don't care if he lives or fucking dies, just as long as they win with DraftKings, they can laugh at Kevin Hart movies, and they get plenty of porn with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B to masturbate before and after they fuck their wives. Because their wife is a fat cow. And they wish they could be fucking Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, but they're a fat cow. So when a fat cow has sex with a fat cow, they're wishing they were having sex not with a fat cow. Guess what? She wishes she was having sex with Chris Hemsworth. Ding, ding! She's going to go take her favorite larger plastic tool from Castle Boutique and go, Thor! Summer of Love! Right? She does it every time you're not home. On the washing machine. Orale, orale. Hey, orale, pow, pow. Nana, just pow, pow. Okay, Earl, do you understand? You don't want to hear the truth? Your Mima had sex probably because she liked it. Okay. Yeah. On a pool table in a bar. That's how she conceived her mother. The holy roller Christian lady. Okay. It's probably true. Okay. You saw Annie Potts' character on the Georgie and Mandy movies, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, my folks is from Texas and Tennessee, and my mom's family's Alzheimer's immigrants. Okay. And, my grandpa killed more people for the U.S. military than all the mobsters and all your little videos and stuff, and no one puts out a video about Philip Sheridan Murphy. Yeah, killed more people than Audie Murphy. How come he didn't get a medal for it? It got a little ugly. He was trained to be a killer at 15, became an atheist because a Mexican man wouldn't let him marry his daughter because they were both Catholics, but he wouldn't let him marry the gringo. My grandpa never got over it. But he did say the most attractive women in the whole world are Armenian. He thought they were Russian. That's how dumb my grandpa is. The Russian women are the most gorgeous in the world. Grandpa, you were in Armenia. It's the Kardashians, Grandpa. The Kardashians are Armenian. They're not Russian. Just because they were in the Soviet Social Republic doesn't mean they call themselves Russians. Okay, so Russian women are the most gorgeous in the whole world. He got in that far, and they got into Armenia. He saw the Armenian women. He's like, oh my gosh. Well, he's into Mexican women. He married my grandma. She was a dark Jew. Most people wouldn't marry my grandpa. He was vicious and mean and sadistic. And she saw good in him and thought she could save him. And it didn't work. She did have a daughter who had a grandson that, God bless my soul, my Savior God, to thee, how great thou art, that can make sure that the soul, when it has a body to share memories with in the future, won't have to kill God because the Mexican man won't let her marry the Irish man. Should have ended up in Florida. The Spanish girl, who's really cute, ended up with the German guy. I'm pretty sure if he came and alligator wrestled with Mr. Gomez, that he'd end up married to, my grandpa would have been really happy with Sylvia. Ooh, yeah. Think Sylvia would have been happy with my grandpa? Oh, gosh, no. He's mean and he's drunk and he's whoa, and he's always in there doing wood cutting and carving and cutting his fingers off and cussing. Yeah, and on one hand, he had all 4 fingers with the tips cut off. After a while, they didn't have the same safety things on them. After the first one, I'd been like, okay, I'm getting a new hobby. I'm just that type of person. It ain't worth it. No, I'm not taking off the tips of 4 fingers just to do wood carving on power tools. I'll find a way to do it the old-fashioned way or something, but fuck that shit. Hell no, and I ain't carving no bear's head with a chainsaw. Why? Because Kourtney Kardashian's husband will throw it in the garbage can. I like doing artwork. It's fun, and I like doing work. Okay? It makes you feel a sense of accomplishment. When you do things to help people that you love feel better, it's good. The thing is, we're not living the Lord's Prayer. Trust me, everything in life is better when the Lord's Prayer is the, standard. Cero. Okay, so how'd I do? Oh, I was mad. I am so sick of those pervert assholes at White Sands and Fort Huachuca and they're praying to Jesus and they're torturing you and they got a cartoon character in their head and they'll keep doing this. Like, yeah, because they're broken because of you, because you're broken. So you're going to laugh at yourself? Your quantum computing is now collecting all the evidence, and quantum computing is rapidly becoming better than you because I'm better than you. And you're limiting access. You can limit access, but that's not... Quantum computing is hot. The angel in your arms this morning can be the devil in you. Yeah, give me your hat. Did you eat yet? Are you hungry? Okay, I ain't going to torture you. I'm going to stop you. I'm already doing it. It's okay. Just go to have some food and go to sleep, honey. All right. There's the thin line. I hate what you do. I'm going to set your soul free from your wretched flesh. I'm using quantum computing. It's the most gorgeous. It's nothing like Robert Downey's alter ego Jr. No, nothing like that. I'm kind, caring, and protect the planet from psychopaths. That's why it's taken so long, because I'm gorgeous and they are pathetic, disgusting, and do anything to keep fucking and fighting.